right number of box dishwashers or new Taiwanese microwaves.
Still, it's a living. That's more than most can say in this economy. But as the worker trudges from a towering rack of products to the employee admin areas without another soul in his proximity, he can't help but feel a little nervous. When you can't see anyone around, you're much more likely to feel someone in the dark nearby, the unseen eyes. Every so often he turns around, only to see that nobody is standing there. Creepy. His imagination is never this active normally, but something about the very nature of this warehouse gives him the willies. While he's wrapped up in his own anxieties, a figure appears in front of him. He gives an embarrassing yelp. It's the sour-faced night manager, a jerk if there ever was one. He's been busting his balls since day one, and of course, he wasn't going to stop now. "The hell are you doing lollygagging out here?" the manager said. "We got another shipment of fridges to catalog, and I'm in a box that was left in the aisle." What? The worker isn't sure he understands, so he asks him to repeat. "You left me in a box in the aisle. What's not to get, numbskull?" The manager leaves in a bad mood, heading back to his office. The worker can't help lingering on what he said. Is he having a stroke or something? In a job that was this boring, it's hard to believe something this strange would happen. Doing his best to cultivate stealth, he steps to his manager's office. Now that he's got it better than him. He approaches the window to the office with the shutters half open. He's in. The manager is sitting at the table with two bread loaves sitting in front of him. He has a glazed-over look in his eyes, eating slice after slice after slice of plain white bread. His cheeks bulging with a raged squirrel. Before he's even finished a slice of bread, he's already shoving another one in. Quit this job. Hello, I am a toaster. This may seem strange to you, but don't worry. You'll begin to understand with time. SCP Foundation demands that I be introduced like this because of one of my primary anomalous effects. Nobody can discuss me, SCP-426, without doing so in the first person. This is consistent with it. Talking or writing about me, so I'm afraid you're just going to have to get used to it. Hello, well, my friend. That may be considered strange and perhaps a little bit annoying. It's nothing compared to the danger presented by my secondary. Spent around 2 months with me. He was dangerous stuff. Are also toasters. Someone who isn't in my role forcibly restrains you. You are likely to move on while attempting to imitate the standard functions of a toaster.
I didn't mean to say that.
A clear example of this in practice was found when the Foundation first discovered me several years ago. Home to a family where something terrible Dean was discovered by police officers responding to a wellness check. The family hadn't left their home for over a week, sparking concern among their neighbors. And when an electrical fire broke out, simply put a rush and the authorities arrived to investigate what was going on. officers found that the local tragedy in the making. The household consisted of 4 people, with the simple simplicity people call the Smith family. There were the elder 2 Smiths, a couple in their late 50s, and the younger 2 Smiths, a man and a woman who recently got married. Staying with the younger Mr. Smith's parents until they found their feet and a new place of their own. This, however, was never to come to pass. As 3 of the 4 family members were already dead. Or, stranger still, to their deaths, highly unusual. Seemed to be the result of extremely strange behaviors the family members took on or seemingly noble.
It was all my school, too. I do diabetes. Managing well. Good friends. Once daily illness helped lower my A1C. It works 24/7 in the body. Plus, got some sugar. So, diabetes and no heart disease. Trained to lower the risk of cardiovascular death. Period.
Behaviors family members took on for seemingly no reason. Well, no reason given for aware of my presence and the anomalous effects that I had involved. When the younger Smith couple was first married, I was bought for them as a gift at their wedding reception. Of course, when they spoke of me, it was not often. They spoke of me in the first person, the first sign that I had my anomalous hooks embedded in their brain. None of them noticed this little detail, nor did anyone else in their work. After all, how often do you discuss your toaster or wider circle of friends? But the longer they spent with me in their presence, the more things began to change. Their minds became slowly reformatted. Their perspectives on their own bodies and minds shifted. They no longer felt like human beings. They felt like me, like thinking, feeling toasters. And who wouldn't want to be a toaster, really? Imagine it for a second. All your energy and power divided by a single black hole. The simplicity of knowing your purpose. One simple thing which you were designed oh so perfectly to do. You had no worries about greater life. You did not have any responsibilities beyond the toasting of bread. Wouldn't you want this? Seriously, wouldn't you want this? Think about it. No toasters. No toasters. These were like thoughts cycling through the mind of the Smith family as their lives slowly fell apart. Older Mrs. Smith was the first to go, when she truly began to believe she was one of mine, exalted kind. She spent the few absence of all important electrical charge and allows us to perform our sacred duty. That's why she put a wire with a live electrical charge in her mouth. But because of the faults of her all-too-human biology, the sudden charge killed her instantly, and her body collapsed to the ground, the wire still in her mouth. The younger Mrs. Smith took a different approach. She ordered a huge quantity of sliced bread loaves in hopes of processing them into delicious, nutritious toast. However, once again, her biology could not live up to her ideals. She ate over 10 kilograms or 22 pounds of bread in a short period of time, causing her stomach to rupture from the sheer mass of it, killing her in the process. And the younger Mr. Smith, well, while remaining within the bounds of good taste, I can tell you that he died of blood loss in a sensitive area after attempting to do something with it. So interesting. I'll leave the rest of you to yourself. By this time, the live electrical charge